Tyler Jackson looking for win number 4 off the front row. Green flag is in the air, and we're off and away into turn number 1 here for lap number 1.
Kyle Jarrett immediately slides up to the top to defend, but Tyler Jackson going for the cross. Jacob Crawford boxed on in. Barnes takes the top. Clark gets turned from the top. Rivas gets into him. 3 wide behind as Gage tries to wheel from the top. Now 4 wide, nearly coming off the corner. Rouse gets on the side of Rivas as the Hornet's Nest is starting to sting each other in the midst of the pack, all while Jackson and Jarrett try and square it up for the lead.
And here comes Jacob Crawford as Jarrett bounces off the wall. Tyler Jackson, he'll dip down to the inside, throws a slider for the race lead. Kyle Jarrett back to the inside, and now Charles Barnes around the outside. He'll go by Jacob Crawford for third as Kyle Jarrett fires one back off to the inside of Tyler Jackson. He's got the lead from no. And Crawford got the get there and somehow held on to it.
What a save from Charles Barnes as he tries to stick it around the cushion once more. He goes for the cross back for third position, all while Jackson and Jarrett settle down for the lead for the moment.
Here, and when you watch this replay, Justin, you'll see that Barnes actually gets on the brakes to not run into Jordan Gage, and I don't think the Tua Crawford was expecting to see that.
I don't think so either at that mark, because if we take a look at the DIRTvision.com replay, it was a pretty busy sequence of events from the back straightaway. There's the checkup a little bit there. Already Barnes committed to the top, had bumped a little bit with the wall. Then there's the slide from Gage, the checkup, and just it happened so quickly there, Chase, where you just don't have a lot of time to react. A couple drivers just barely missed the side of picture perfect on these starts so far. Jarrett again boxed in around the top 4 single filed out. The first side-by-side, Rivas along with Stifler and company. Clark now under attack from the 57 of Rivas. Rivas not able to clear on by, but does get himself in the line right in front of Stifler. Some more drivers trying to snake their way around that cushion meanwhile, though, because the leaders are wrecking each other. Jarrett turns the leader. Jackson is spun down the backstretch.
Oh, my, the big one. The big one has ensued, and your points leader is involved. He was upside down. Tyler Jackson was in the lead and gets hit by the 45 of Kyle Jarrett. And, man, this replay is going to be wild to watch here. Well, I'll tell you right now, the top 4 in the Chevy Performance Street Stock Series points all involved in that one. Tyler Jackson, Jim Rivas, Daniel Stifler. Okay, Charles Barnes was not involved. He was involved in a different caution earlier on. But those 3 guys in the top 4, Kyle Householder 5th in points, not here tonight. So possibly a big moment for a guy like Brett Rouse, who is 6th in points. He's up there in 3rd right now to maybe close in for a late season charge in the championship standings. The green flag is back out. Jordan Gage is the new leader with rookie Andrew Clark right behind him as they head back into 1 and 2. Here he comes down into turn number 3. Big slider trying to get by 2 cars. He won't get by any of them as they both drive back around on the outside. But how about Andrew Clark keeping up with the number 10 of Jordan Gage right now? And we are getting a little bit of a green flag run here. We'll see if Clark can keep tabs with the number 10 car as they work down the backstretch into 3.
Still trying to get a run, though, is Petty nearly to the inside of Andrew Clark. No contact as they stay back single file. Can anyone close up the gap to Jordan Gage with a few laps to go as Clark hits the wall?
White flag, 1 to go. If they can get to the start-finish line, if somebody wrecks, it's all over. Actually, they'll race back to the finish line, I should say. As here we go, 1 to go. Clark closing in slightly on Gage, who made a mistake off of turn number 4. Coming to the checker, this time by Gage. 3-car length lead over Andrew Clark. Final time into turns 3 and 4. Gage will go to the bottom to the middle, and he's going to win his first ever DIRTcar eSports Series race. They're wrecking for second. Clark's going to get it, but he's going to get turned by Dylan Petty. Those 3 will be your podium finishers here tonight, followed by Jaron Valley, Brett Rouse, the top 5. Jacob Crawford, after that early race incident, he will come back to 6th. Then Holden English, Stephen Goldner, Clifford Bellamy, and Isaac Salas will complete the top 10 here tonight for the Chevy Performance Street Stocks at Eldora. And we are back here on DIRTvision.com talking to our feature winner tonight at Eldora Speedway in the Chevy Performance Street Stock Series. The first one of the season, and I think might be the first one of his career with the DIRTcar eSports Series. Jordan Gage gets it done. Jordan, your car definitely looked fast, but definitely it's one of those situations where you got to be fast, you got to be lucky. And tonight I think you'd say you're a little bit of both.
Yeah, Kyle and T-Jack got into that incident pretty early on, and I was kind of worried. I thought we were just going to have to ride third there for a little bit, and then that happened. So, capitalized on that. Had a lot of bad luck last week at Knoxville, battling for the lead, and just hard racing. $100 on the line, and Charles has points, and so does T-Jack to run for. So, yeah, just hard racing. Yeah, once we got out front, clean air and pretty single file out there. So we just had to stick it up on the top and not mess up too bad.
This got to be feeling pretty good, though. After last week, I would say that you maybe felt like you had one robbed away. You were leading at Knoxville, or really, really fast, and got into that crash that took you out. So a little bit of redemption here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, me and Charles always race hard, and I don't expect nothing less from him. Racing hard for the lead, and I'd rather have fun like that, for a couple laps than finish first. I mean, I get more enjoyment out there racing hard with guys, and it's just nice to come back here this week and get it done.
Well, Jordan, nice job tonight, man. It was a phenomenal drive for you, and hopefully we'll see you next week when we head off to Williams Grove.
Yeah, for sure. I got to thank the Dirt Panda Racing Team, Panda Nation, KR1, Cocky Florida Consulting, Get a Bumper Motorsports, and you guys for doing the broadcast, Delucia for doing everything else in the race control booth. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, Jordan Gage, the winner tonight for round number 7 of the DIRTcar eSports Chevy Performance Street Stock League.